So this 12 volt power cord is what I use to run pretty much all of my portable refrigerators. So, the ones you put in the car or we use at our off-grid cabin, they use 12 volt power or 24 volt power, but I usually use 12. And this is the main plug that I use. This portion here plugs into the refrigerator, and that's what provides it power. And then I tend to plug this portion of the plug either directly into the car or into one of these adapters that I have here if I'm putting it into a battery or if I'm putting it into a power station. But I carry a lot of different cables with me to convert this. So my thought was I'm going to actually just cut this cable in half. I'm going to use some quick connects like these right here. This is a set of SAE quick connects. Make it where these can easily connect to each other and become multiple types of one cable. And what I mean by that is even one of my power stations that I have uses these small Anderson connectors to provide 24 volt power. And then I can just plug anything into this using this quick connect. So if I had these all set up on quick connects, then I could just make my own cables based upon what power source I have. Let me show you what I mean. So this power station here is one of my oldest power stations, or older, and it has this small Anderson connector here on it that lets you either charge it or pull power from that connector, and it takes or provides 24 volt power. So if I want to run something using this connector, I just plug in the little Anderson connector that I made there, and now I have a quick connect that I can connect to anything like this. So if this refrigerator plug had a quick connect, I could just connect it to here, and now I have a cable that goes from Anderson style connector to refrigerator style connector. I could do the same thing with this plug. If I had a quick connector on this, I could have alligator clips if I wanted to connect it to a battery, or I could use a connector like this and just bolt it to the battery. But what typically happens is I bring all of these different cables with me. I have a whole bag of all of these different converter type cables, so that way I can just make them fit with what needs to fit. My plan today is to cut these cables, put some quick connects on them, so that way I can build whatever type of cable I want real quick and easy using quick connects. So I'm going to get to it. So now I made a connector that goes to the battery, and then it has an SAE quick connect on it. And then here is the cable that goes to my 12 volt refrigerator, and it's got an SAE connector on it. Now you do got to make sure when you're putting these together that one, of course, you're doing positive and negative properly, but also you got to look at where your connector is. So you have one sticking out and one that goes in, so a male and female connection. You have to make sure that when you plug these in, they're going to line up. So male of the red is on this side, which is female on the red on this side. So now the refrigerator could be powered off directly to the battery, and I don't have to have a different cable. Or if I wanted to unplug this and plug it into the Anderson style cable, come around, do the same thing. Red to red, black to black. They also sell these little adapters that you can put in the middle of these. So when you do have these taken off, if your adapters don't line up properly, like let's say they're needing to do this, they sell adapters that slide into this and you can pop in there. I'm probably going to get me a set of those too, because I do have some other cables where these aren't going to line up black to black and red to red. But in general, this makes it really easy to create many different combinations of cables out of just a few cables. So now I can use this one cable with the Anderson connector or the battery post type cables, or I can use the alligator clips, or I could go back to even using just the plug-in for the 12 volt. So all of these now will be able to interchange with my cables and work with no problem. And of course, all of this will be linked down in the description. All the different types of wires, the connectors, the cables, everything will be linked down in the description of the video, so you can see the exact products that I was using. And if you want any of these, using the links helps us out. I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.